Welcome to Oak Tree Stories, timeless tales rooted in India. Here you'll find gentle, thoughtful tales drawn from our rich storytelling traditions, from ancient fables and folklore to heartwarming slices of modern Indian life. Each story is carefully chosen and lovingly crafted to be age appropriate and calming, with just a touch of wonder. So come, get cozy, and let the story begin. I'm Shalini, your storyteller, and today's story comes from Kerala. Some friends are alike in every way, others not so much. This is the story of a fox and a tortoise, two creatures with nothing in common, except for the fact that they somehow get along. But when danger strikes, can such an unlikely friendship survive? Let's find out. There's something funny about friendship. Some friends are alike in every way. They like the same things, think the same way, and never argue. And then there are friends like the fox and the tortoise. They had nothing in common. The fox was quick and clever. The tortoise was slow and steady. The fox loved a good chase. The tortoise preferred a quiet afternoon by the water. The fox ate meat. The tortoise ate plants. And yet somehow they were the best of friends. Maybe it was because neither of them could ever catch a rabbit. That was something they could agree on. Or maybe it was because the fox didn't mind waiting. Even if waiting meant watching the tortoise take 10 minutes to make a single chess move. Either way, they got along just fine. One afternoon, they were playing chess near the tortoise's burrow. "Oh no, you took my queen," the tortoise sighed. The fox smiled to himself. He had captured the queen 3 moves ago, but the tortoise had just noticed. The fox stood up to drink some water from the nearby pond when his nose twitched. Something was wrong. There it was, the scent of a predator. The fox's ears perked up. The wind carried the smell of something big, strong, dangerous. And then a shadow moved through the trees. A leopard! The fox knew what to do. He ran fast, swift through the trees without looking back. The tortoise? He froze. Well, not immediately. He froze several seconds later when the leopard had already reached him and started poking him curiously with his paw. Now, the leopard had never seen a tortoise before. He sniffed it. He poked it again. Still, no reaction. "Strange-looking vegetable," the leopard muttered. He tried biting it, but the tortoise had already crawled into his shell. The leopard wasn't about to give up. He tried clawing at the shell, then biting harder, then trying to peel it like a banana. But nothing worked. He even tried using a potato peeler, which he had brought along for emergencies. But still, the shell remained as hard as ever. Now you might be wondering, where was the fox? Had he completely abandoned his friend? Yes, but he wasn't proud of it. Far away in the safety of the trees, the fox paced back and forth, feeling guilty. The tortoise was a good friend, and he hadn't lost his credibility with the leopard entirely. Maybe, just maybe, he could go back and find a way to save him. But just to be extra safe, he put on roller skates for a quick getaway. And then he rolled back towards the leopard. By now, the leopard had pulled out a power drill, still trying to break the tortoise's shell. "I say, Mr. Leopard, sir," said the fox carefully. The leopard looked up, irritated at being disturbed. What? He snapped. The fox cleared his throat. Are you trying to eat the tortoise? No, of course not, the leopard growled. I'm trying to break all my teeth. Well, sir, the fox said, there's a trick to eating tortoises. They're just like raisins, you see, hard and dry. But if you soak them in water, they become soft and delicious. If the tortoise had been fast enough, he would have panicked. But he was not. The leopard thought for a moment. That actually makes sense. He pushed the tortoise towards the pond and rolled him into the water. And then the tortoise sank. The leopard leaned closer, waiting for his meal to soften. But what he didn't know was this. If the tortoise was slow on land, he was fast in the water. In an instant, he swam away far beyond the leopard's reach. The leopard turned to the fox, angry, confused, and realizing he had been tricked. Mr. Fox, you told me. But when he looked back, the fox was gone. And that, dear listeners, was Unlikely Friends, a folktale from Kerala. It reminds us that sometimes wit is the best defense, and even the unlikeliest of friendships can survive the trickiest situations. For generations, stories like these have been shared in the villages of Kerala, where foxes are clever, tortoises are patient, and leopards need better meal plans. If you enjoyed this tale, you can find more at www.oaktreebooks.in/oaktreestories, where your support helps us continue sharing timeless stories. And here's something special. If this story inspired you, send us your artwork based on the tales we share. We might feature it on our next episode as a special shout-out. Grown-ups, you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Oak Tree Stories for more stories, updates, and glimpses into our world of storytelling. Until next time, dear listener, may you always choose wisdom over strength and friendship over fear.